Whatever it takes. Oh yeah. You know we gonna make it through. There's a whole lot of nastiness going down on YouTube. Now I got my eye on you. Day after day. What's going on, y'all? So today we're gonna talk about Harriyanna Hook. Nasty ass YouTuber that likes to blame everything on racism. Oh, these cartoons racist? Yeah, it's horrible. She also likes to hate on men. Yeah, she despises men. Fam, everything is just men are evil, men are horrible. And she got like 1,000 videos on misogyny. Yeah, that's her type of flow, fam. And I don't really rock with that. So I decided to search Harriyanna Hook and misogyny and see what I came up with. This is insane, fam. The misogyny of Butch Hartman. The misogyny of Scream. Come on, Scream, son. The misogyny, that's how I said that word. That's how that's supposed to go. Of Hannah Montana. The misogyny of Gideon Gleeful. The misogyny of Pair of Kings. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. There's a little story time of horrible prom. The misogyny of Powerpuff Girls. Come on, my nigga. You're wild. You're wildin'. Fat phobia, misogyny, ableism, and racism of Nickelodeon's Drake and Josh. She drunk. Robbie, I was about to say Robbie. Robbie Shapiro is a misogynistic loser. Wow. The whatever. I'm hot. Of total drama action. Racism and misogyny of miraculous ladybugs. As you can see, this is her thing. Damn. Yo, fam. iCarly, bro. iCarly. Leave black woman alone. She's wildin', bro. And that's not the end of it. I bet you there's another one if I keep scrolling, fam. If I keep scrolling. Look at that. WandaVision. That's crazy. Literally, WandaVision is a fucking powerful witch who is casting spells and controlling all men. And apparently, that had a lot of misogyny in it. Yo, this girl is crazy, bro. I used to watch her content when she was just talking about nostalgic shows and, cartoons and whatnot. I thought that shit was cool. And then she got woke. She was woke as hell, fam. And I found a video that actually tells you why all this hate on men started to happen, fam. Let's play some of these clips.
Boys hate me. Like, boys do not like me. Most of the bullying I went through, usually a lot of girls have problems with girls. And yes, I've had plenty of problems with girls, but most of my problems happen with boys. And this has been going on ever since I was really, really little.
Boys hate me. Oh, really? That's crazy. That was the title of the video too, as well, fam. If she was a man, you would be calling her all types of incels and insults her. And also, if you're watching this and you're an incel, I got you. Keep watching me. I could save you from that. Trust me. I got you. Keep watching. But anyway, fam, you would be calling her all types of incels and all types of crazy insults, fam, if she was a male. But because she's a woman, she could just be like, yo, all men hate me. they all don't like me. That's crazy, fam, and actually pretty prejudiced, if I would say so.
I remember when I was real little, I used to fight boys all the time because they were so mean to me and thinking that they could talk to me.
You was just getting in fisticuffs with boys. Put them up, that type of stuff. This explains so much, fam. Your hate for men, it stems from deep inside. A lot of probably insecurities and whatnot. Fam, but maybe I spoke too soon. Chill nasty ass.
It really didn't become a problem for me till I got to 5th grade because I noticed no boy really had a crush on me. And I was really starting to feel kind of insecure about that because all the boys in my grade, this ties into 6th grade too. All the boys in middle school were having crushes on girls, but they weren't having crushes on me. And I was really boy crazy at the time, having a crush on almost every boy that was just nice to me. And it was just not working out.
Fam, I'll be predicting this type of stuff, fam. The boys didn't like me. Boys don't like me because I'm mean, because I'm horrible. I be talking to people crazy. I try to just play victim on a regular basis. I'm pointing fingers at them. I'm on the stand. I'm just it was him. That type of stuff, fam. And you wonder why boys don't like you. Maybe it's this energy, huh? There's this big vagina energy. What they be saying? The girls be saying little energy. I'm trying to get this a little bit monetized. You got big, little dick energy. You got big vagina energy. Oh, I'm gonna get cancer. This man, this evil man. Oh, he hates women. No, I actually love women, man. Woman, that's my ish. But I don't like stupid women. I like idiots. And I'm not even calling her an idiot, fam. A lot of people been talking about a black woman being casted as Ariel in the Little Mermaid live action movie. Rightfully so. I think it's crazy. It's clear as day what they're trying to do. This is a cash grab. This is 100% a cash grab. But you know, Harriyanna Hook, she not gonna believe that. She gonna come out here and defend it because she's woke. And she seems like she has a disdain for white people. So whatever. Let's check it out, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Also drop some comments. All right, let's go.
But it's just really kind of annoying to see how people are getting so angry at the fact that she is being played by a black woman and she's not originally white like she was in a cartoon. Black girls are allowed to see themselves as these fictional characters.
I don't know if she meant to say that black girls deserve to see themselves as white people. That's crazy. You should be proud of who you are. There's plenty of characters that they could have did. I really would have been intrigued with a Princess and the Frog movie. I think that would have been pretty good. Why were they afraid to do that? Why is that not what's going down? That's like last on the list. There's black characters. Do those. I think that those would be appreciated as well. But to race swap is kind of crazy. It's clear as day. They're just trying to get as much people to come in and spend their money as possible.
I even mentioned before that I have related to a lot of white characters growing up. And it's nice to see that I do see myself in those characters. Just because they're white didn't mean that I couldn't relate to them.
Okay, so Shorty's just going to debunk her own points. All right, I feel you. So if you related to them, what was the need to race swap then if you did already relate to them? And also, once again, I want to state this because you can't state this enough. There's black characters that you could have used. And if not enough, make more. I want to see some original stories out here, man. Stop being lazy. This is a lazy cash grab.
If you feel like you can't relate to Ariel anymore because she is being played by a black woman, you have a lot to unlearn. Let's just say that. You need to unpack the racism that you have internalized and do better about that. Black people are not the enemy. You can still relate to Ariel even though she's not white anymore.
What I just heard was if you disagree with this decision, which is your right as a supporter and fan, you're racist. That's crazy. Come on, man. You can't just throw that word around all willy-nilly because when it's actually true, it won't mean nothing. No, people can disagree with this. People can't 100% say that they disagree with it because they feel like it's a cash grab in this woke Hollywood spreading an agenda. You're allowed to do that. We're like, what? What's wrong with you?
People of all different graphics love Disney. When you look at pictures of Disney World, you see so many different types of people there. Disney is something that appeals to everybody worldwide. And because of that, I personally think that the brand should be very reflective of that. And I feel as if the people that are in charge of Disney see that just as well. Not because they care, but they want to make money.
And then Homegirl comes out and she debunks her own point once again and improves mine. And she don't see what the problem is. She don't see that instead of focusing on story or just maybe even creating new characters, they just want to just get that money. They want to cash grab. They want to just drain you guys for all the money possible. And she don't see how that could be perceived as crazy. She don't see how that could be perceived as maybe we don't want that. Maybe we just want some original good characters. Maybe if they just, I don't know, invested time in getting some good writers and some new fresh creators in there, maybe that could be a possibility. Nah, let's just race swap. Yeah, that's gonna do the trick.
The same thing when it comes to Starfire, like I was talking about, how Anna was the most qualified person to be Starfire. But people were saying, oh no, they just casted her because she was black. No, they didn't cast her because she was black. They casted her because she was talented enough.
Fam, I'm a Titans fan, a Teen Titans fan, comic book and the show, cartoon. I started rewatching this Titans with the Black Starfire. There's a lot of trash. There's a lot of things. I'm talking about her character. There's a lot of characters I don't like, Raven included. What was up with that hairdo? But Starfire, I didn't like the fact that she wasn't orange. Yes, that is a problem for me. That Starfire, an orange alien, was casted as a black woman, and they didn't make her orange. Now, if this had a black actress and they painted her damn skin orange for every episode or CG or whatever the hell they wanted to do, I wouldn't have been mad. No complaints from me. Why would I care? It's accurate. Put the damn orange makeup on, right? And take off that nasty ass wig. She had an ugly ass wig. Wig was horrible. Looking like Raggedy Ann. Walked up in there looking like somebody mopped the floor with her wig, and then she just put it back on. Her edges would look horrible. It looked dusty. It looked like it was depleted, defeated, and damn near evaporated. Like, I don't know what was costume thinking. And the purple. Everything had to be purple in season 1. Everything. Come on, fam. Come on. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Y'all could have did better. I'm still rewatching it, trying to get up to what was it, season 3? I think they got up to. Trying to check that out. It's not easy. It's not easy. But yeah, to deflate her point, people didn't disagree with it because she was black. They disagreed because they didn't want to paint her skin orange. I think that was the biggest thing. If they showed us a picture of that same actress, orange, with green eyes, nobody would have had a complaint. I really believe that. Okay, now she's just trying to get me to roast her. I say all the time when I'm in live streams that one of my favorite shows of all time is Boy Meets World. Man, I love that show. Sometimes I play it when I'm sleeping like a podcast, bro. I fall asleep to Corey and Topanga and Sean's antics. They just be going crazy. It's one of my favorite shows, man. I really, really enjoy that show. And it's taught me a lot about life, man. It's super, super dope. But Harriyanna Hook, well, her nasty ass, she got to get her hands on it and try to rip it to shreds. She's a content creator, if you want to call her that sits there and makes everything either about misogyny, racism, or just, I'm not pretty enough and boys didn't like me. Boys didn't like me. Maybe you just got a nasty attitude. You ever thought about that? You ever pondered on that? You ever was just like, yeah, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just rude. I know I'm an asshole, fam. Nobody got to tell me that. I've pondered on that a plethora of times. I am an asshole, 100%. Yeah, let's get a toast for us. Shout out to Kanye West. That song came out in 1758. That is not the date. I'm extremely high. But I wanted to talk about this Harriyanna Hook woman with her nasty ass, fam, and her opinions on Boy Meets World and the spinoff show, the continuation, Girl Meets World, another show that I really, really enjoyed, fam. I thought it was amazing, fam. All the old characters coming back. Oh, man, it was so good to see Mr. Feeney, man. That made my life. But let's hear what this Looney Tune has to say. See what I did there? She talks about old nostalgic. Anyway, let's check this out.
We will not be talking about that communism episode. I am sorry. I am not the best educated on communism, okay? When we tried to learn about it in high school and in middle school, I didn't understand a thing.
The hell? What? Fam, what are they teaching y'all in schools? Oh, I forgot. They teaching y'all about your pronoun. Yeah. They teaching kids, look, guys, look, this is what your children will become. This is, if you don't just get them in shape, they're going to become this. You don't know about communism, which is something that I think everyone should learn about. I think everyone should be informed about a bunch of different political stances. But you don't know about that at all, but you know about the pronouns and the misogyny You are expert on misogyny. Your crybaby ass. But you don't know what communism is. Yeah, that's crazy, fam. I'm not surprised though. That do seem like her style. She do lack a lot of knowledge when it comes to certain things, fam. Especially TV shows. What are you good at? Can you drywall? Like what do you do? What do you do, fam? You can't do hair. I'm just assuming. I'm assuming you're not that good at your commentary. At least in my opinion. You might have supporters that believe otherwise, but whatever. We're all able to have our own opinions. And you don't really know about like society things. Okay. Why are you here? Why are you? Get off the stage, bro. Just sit down, relax for a little while. Maybe you realize things ain't always about racism, and maybe you realize that. I'm sure she's not going to.
We talk about race relations all the time on this channel. This show has none. There is none. There is no diversity on Girl Meets World.
A few moments later.
The next black girl on the show we had named is Yendra, who was also played by the actor of the same name. Now, Yendra, she was just one of the classmates. It seems like they really just had Yendra in the room for diversity. That's just what it felt like.
There is no diversity in Girl Meets World.
This woman lies like she breathes, fam. It's that easy. This is the same video, the very same video. Oh, there's not enough black people. Disney didn't care about black people. Okay, and another black person that's on this show. What? What, did you even hear yourself? You having Rick James moments on a regular basis on your channel. I'll be sitting there, I'm like, look at Harriyanna. Look at her, just over there struggling to deal with reality. Just, please don't like me. Fam, it's your attitude, motherfucker. Maybe if you just stop trying to say everything's racist, boys might start liking you. That's not a guarantee. Don't quote me on that. You got to learn some social skills, girl. Like, get out there, explore, live your best life. Yas, with a bunch of A's in the middle. Remember that there's a bunch of A's in the middle. I learned it on Pose season 1, not season 3. I don't know what the hell that was. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, fam, I think that this woman is bugged the hell out. Straight bugged out. Not enough black people. Blackity black. But she does a video recently where she trying to get Cree Summers up out of here, B. No, I don't want her working. I don't want blackness working, but we need more black. But I don't want black to work, but we need more black. And this is someone who wanted to be a Disney star so bad and just failed. And now it's all because blackity black. Get on your job, ma. Go ahead. You want to be an actor? Go act. You want to be a writer? Go write. Create your own. I seen that you did a series. It's loosely based on another series from Disney, but okay, whatever. You writing. The dialogue is bad, but what are you trying? Let me not rip at the stripes. She trying out here. That's more than what I could say about them edges. Anyway, she used to specialize in talking about TV shows and like cartoons and whatnot, but nah, that wasn't good enough. She had to get woke. You see, my sisters, if you go in and you spread propaganda and you make it seem like all the men, all the men hate women, you make it seem like all these TV shows and cartoons are racist. You see, you could get a boost in the algorithm. Yo, she like 2 months away from wearing like a dashiki and like one of them like kente cloth hats. I don't know, fam. She just super woke, fam. And it seems like her fans are extremely upset about it. I didn't think that they would be this triggered by me just, giving my opinion. She talks about all these like, cartoons and stuff and whatnot, and she just rips them to shreds. And I thought that you wouldn't mind me just giving my fair criticism to it. I thought that you wouldn't mind me, just checking out and just telling my supporters that I disagree with a lot of her opinions. But it seems like y'all are butthurt. Y'all crying. It affected your life. Deep down in your soul, it's just a slow burn. It's like ether, the stuff that make your soul burn slow. That was Nas. 1585. That is not the date. That is not the date. I'm extremely high. But fam, y'all are super triggered, and I just had to let you know that you can kiss my black ass. If you thought I was gonna apologize, if you thought I was gonna stop talking about her, you out your damn mind, fam. I have opinions. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with sharing my opinions. You could choose to not, pay me any mind. You could just not watch. Or you could cry. You could, go in the comment section and cry like y'all usually do. Or you go on Twitter and just cry. How you find me? This person went and found me just so they could say, stop talking about black woman. That's what, stop harassing black woman challenge. Impossible. And literally in the thumbnail, you show me talking about white woman and a white man. So like I could only talk about, in your eyes, white people. That's the only people I can cover. I can't speak about no one else, just white people. Even if it's, it's negative, I could just trash white people. And that's the problem. That's why I don't like Harriyanna Hook's content anymore, fam. Everything is targeted towards race. It all has to be about race. This is that, this and that. Yo, fam, they're trying to cause a divide. That's what the government's trying to do. They want us to start beefing with each other and dislike each other and distract us from paying attention to them and all their nasty things that they're doing. You know how they do it? Stuff like BLM. I guarantee that Harriyanna Hook nasty ass then went to plenty of protests. She went to plenty of protests trying to talk about some BLM. It's trash. It's trash. You ain't got no answers, Sway. But yeah, you can keep crying. I'm going to keep talking about it if I see anything that seems like it's worthy of me having a conversation about. You know what I mean? And then if you're a woke punk, you're probably not going to like any of my content. Most of the people that really have beef with me are woke lefties or just woke, whatevers. And I don't deal with woke. I don't think that shit is like, it's stupid. It's real dumb. And it's a waste of fucking time, right? Wokeness is a waste of time. So if I got to deal with woke, then I'm going to roast. I'm a cook. I'm going to be cooking, boy. I'm out here just dropping these bars. So I woke up, started getting ready, started working out, you know what I mean? Checked my social media and I see a bunch of alerts, a bunch of people going at me. Some Harriyanna Hook fans. Yeah, they wokety woke. And it's like, yeah, let's start coming at BXBeastBoy. So I'm laughing. I hit the like button on a few of them because that's going to get the haters mad, right? That's going to piss them off. What? He's not upset? I'm so used to people crapping on me and talking crap. I don't care. That's nothing. That's nothing. It's light work. Nothing to balls. It's part of being a public figure. But I started to wonder, why the hell are they just all of a sudden coming at me, right? And how did they find my Twitter? They just like, oh, we going to search. Nah, these type of wokies, they definitely lazy. So I go to Harriyanna's channel, her Twitter page, to see. Did she say something about me? Like, oh, this came out of nowhere. And I start noticing that she's retweeting every single statement that is made about me by her supporters, which is signal boosting their posts, pretty much promoting it, telling them, hey, go talk about this guy and I'll share it. I'll share it, fam. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. Let's handle stuff the punk ass way. The punk ass way. You liked when Will Smith went and slapped Chris Rock, right? But yeah, you hiding behind your supporters like a punk. You're supposed to be a content creator, right? You're a content creator. Say your piece, chump. Let's actually see what she said, man. Let's take a look. You can see that she retweeted one of her supporters that got a rainbow flag all over. I have no problem with the alphabet mafia, whatever. So they said, F this guy. Like, men like him make YouTube so toxic. This is me reacting to her video, praising Will Smith for slapping Chris Rock, praising a human being for going and attacking another human, for making a fool of stuff. She's praising him, but I'm the person that made it toxic because I said that she was wrong for her opinion. If I'm not mistaken, that video that they're talking about when she got that bonnet, no, she got that bonnet on in every video. Well, when she got those glasses, damn, she got those big ass Coke bottle glasses every video. Well, the gap, you know what? I'm going to stay away from the roast. I'm lying. That's a big ass gap. Oh, it's out of this world. All right, that was the last one. I'm just joking. I actually used to like her content before she got like super woke. Or maybe she was always woke, but before she like started putting on the wokeness into her content wasn't bad, right? But when even now, if she leaves the wokeness and fanophobia, leaves that out of it, then yeah, it's all good. It's not that bad. Let's take a look. It says it's obvious that plenty didn't watch the whole video about Totally Spies and fatophobia. No, I watched it. I watched it. I thought it was a ridiculous video. In fact, I went and got another content creator that I'm friends with that was really, really into that show to check it out. And maybe just in case I'm tripping, I think I might put a clip of that actually. Because if you watch the whole thing, you would have saw, I praise Ojama with the Abajaba who? What is this person's name? Ajamama? Ojamajo? Oh, Jeremy. The way they handled fatophobia. Man, shut up. It was a dumbass opinion. It was stupid. It ain't make no damn sense. Her next statement was, y'all claim that I hate everything, but when I'm speaking highly of things, y'all pretend like you don't see it. I think she's probably saying that she doesn't really get views when she talks about the stuff that she likes, which is probably why she bashes the hell out of things. And this is a clear indication that she might be doing this just to get views. I really think that she does that, man. Because no one could just think everything is racist. Nobody could think that every single thing is misogynistic. Like, it's impossible, bro, unless you are bat-ish crazy. And maybe, fam, especially now that she out here. Huck fans post comments underneath my videos, screenshot it, post it on Twitter, and then she rewards them with a big old retweet. Dumb as hell. I'm not talking about her, fam. She seems like she has some level of intelligence. I'm talking about the actions. I think it shows a lot of weakness. And like, look at the way that she spazzed out over the miraculous ladybugs. Like, people gave an opinion to her trash ass opinion. And then she lost her mind. She lost her damn mind. I'm going to quit. She was doing multiple videos and live streams about how she was going to quit. And guess what? She didn't quit. Not saying that she should, but what was you clickbaiting? What was that? What was it? Like, was you virtue signaling? What? I don't understand. I don't know if you heard of her. Harriyanna Hook.
Yes,
Harriyanna Hook.
I've definitely heard of Harriyanna.
What was your opinion on her?
Oh, God. My opinion is I have no opinion. I'm just kidding. My opinion about Harriyanna is that I feel like the 90s hurt her. The early 2000s hurt her. She looks like a very hurt soul. She's definitely one of those girls that just did not fit into that era, and she did not see herself depicted in any of the quote unquote like skinny, pretty, whatever model type as characters. She has an issue with every single thing that I felt like was a great representation of those shows that I feel like I learned a lot from. Like, my favorite character, she's literally dragged them to shreds. And I sit there with an open ear trying to understand it. And she just really comes off to me as like a super nerd that just was not it back in the days. And that was just not her life. So she didn't, like, she just doesn't relate to those characters because they weren't made for her. And I feel like she should just focus on the characters in the 90s that were made for her, like Marcy or Macy from So Bad Ginger. Like, those kind of characters were, yeah, like you or Eliza Thornberry, you know, like maybe you should have emulate the girls that were made in your image instead of trying to tear down Totally Spies. Those girls look nothing like you. They were not made for you to emulate. They weren't made for you to admire. That's not your type of girl. You need to go back to watching Eliza and Marcy. Like, those are the girls that were. They did make good shows.
What's her name?
You know what I mean?
What's Steve Urkel cousin? Myra Urkel. That's what's her idol.
And it's not even to really like really drag on the fact that she gives very much unkept nerd, but like
Uncut.
For instance, I've never seen a video on her dragging Eliza Thornberry. I've never seen a video of her dragging Marcy from or Macy, whatever her name is, from SOL Ginger. She doesn't drag those types because that's her crew. That's where she's at. She looks like them. Like,
that's so cool.
Like that's her. That they make characters for you. So instead of spending your time trying to tear down Susie and try to tear down people who were not made in your image, they were not made for you to be related to. Why don't you focus on characters that were made for you? Because the girls that got it. Okay, because Sam and Alex and Chloe were those girls for me. And I don't give a fuck what you say. You can never drag them. They were made for girls. The girls that got them. Like every time I see her dragging someone, it's always the pretty characters. It's always like the quote unquote pretty privileged characters. So they did this and that, and this is problematic. It's not problematic. It's only problematic for people that had to sit on the sideline and watch people live their life because you lived in a whole different spectrum, and you still do.
I agree with that. I think that she's trash. I ain't gonna be as nice. I think she's garbage. I think she's corny as hell. I think that she, especially due to the fact that I've seen a video entitled "Boys Don't Like Me." And it was about her just growing up and just wanting boys and being attracted to boys, but none of them being attracted to her, and her getting so mad that she would fight them. So you could tell that she has some kind of resentment to where now everything is men are evil and I guess women are perfect, or as long as you fit the woke agenda, everything is, this misogyny or this was misogyny. And she's taken a lot of good TV shows that were like really like influential in people's childhoods and just trying to drag it or destroy it just to make herself feel better about her crappy ass life because she was corny. Just as corny as she is now, she's still corny. She was corny when she was young. She corny when she old, fam. And she ain't got no edges. My bad. I wasn't supposed to do the edges joke. Her edges is twisted. You seen it? She had the bonnet on. Fam, like, why was the bonnet on? Like, with the big ass glasses. You can't see through that. It's dark. Your blinds is down. What are you doing? Who are you trying to look cool for? You got this hoodie that you probably had since high school.
She was definitely the nerdy girl that did not get no attention, no boys want her, and like she didn't know how to cope. And so she watched these other character types be made that other girls who did not live that life actually, you know what I mean? Because there are actual girls that wake up and like go to school and like live their life during that time period when those characters were created that were the pretty popular girls. Like, and they were the pretty popular girls just because they were just themselves. Like they didn't try to be that type. That's just who they were. So they shouldn't have characters that related to them. So are you then saying that because there's an issue with all these characters, there's an issue with girls that were like that? Because I find that offensive because I was like that. So should I have had not tried to do makeup, or should I have not been into stuff like that, or care about your body image? Or you shouldn't care about stuff like that because that is horrible. But if I would have wanted to look goofy and doofy and dry and crusty, that's like that. Be as basic as like. So what I get from it is like, be as basic as you want to be, and that is the root of life. That's the only way to live. Is just to be a basic bitch.
Some you can guilt people into doing what you want. Facts. She can guilt people into doing what the hell she want. Like, oh, you don't gotta like me for me actually doing something worth value or bringing something to the table. No, because if you don't like me, you're either fatophobic, racist, you're misogynist. It's one of these things just to justify why she's lame. That's corny, bro.
You know what? Corny. Now that you say it that way, it does really come off as if she tries to justify the reason why she's lame, when it's just at the end of the day, like, that's just your walk of life, sis. I don't know what to tell you. But it's not Sam, Chloe, and Alex's fault. I can tell you that.
Right. Ain't none of these damn Nickelodeon shows, ain't these Disney shows fault. You can't blame iCarly for you not getting a boyfriend. You just try. You gotta step it up. That's all it is. And that's crazy because a lot of dudes are thirsty and you couldn't get one. That's wild, fam.
But you know what? She probably could have. But
High standards.
She looks at herself through different colored lenses than what she actually is, I feel like.
Different color goggles.
Yeah.
Big ass Coke bottle goggles.
She doesn't see herself like how the world sees her, and that's fine. Sometimes you have to do that way. But when you don't see yourself as the way the world sees you, then that's when you're going to run into hiccups when it comes to dating. Like, you might think that you're Beyonce, and then you realize that you're really Sharon Osbourne. And the guys are going to let you know that you're Sharon Osbourne and you're not Beyonce, and you don't understand what they're saying. Like, what made me really understand that she really thinks that she's something that she's not, or she looks at herself differently than how the world actually views her. And that's why her experience in life and with guys that she's talked about has happened that way, is because she made a cartoon, like a commercial of a cartoon. And I looked at the cartoon on her and I'm like, girl, this is nothing like you. Like, what? Is this like is this like the fantasy version of you in your head? Mm-hmm. Your hair has never looked good. You wear these big ass doofy glasses. Your character does not have those on. Like, the girls is fashioned out. You wear a hoodie and a bonnet and 90% of your content, like, it's giving, this is your fantasy life, because this is not you.
Right.
If an artist if she died tomorrow and an artist was paid to go through her, I know it's kind of, I shouldn't say that. If let's say that somebody just was paid to, like, they don't have to talk to her. And they were told to go on her social media, and I want you to draw an image or a cartoon referencing this woman without actually speaking to her. Don't get her opinion on how you want to look. Just look at her content, look at her pictures, and you decide. I guarantee you that 99% of the people who actually were tasked to do that job would not draw her character to look like the one she had made. I guarantee you.
Yeah, it would look like the white girl from Proud Family. Just like her.
Not Zoe. No.
Zoe. Remember that episode when Zoe was dancing? She was going crazy. Doing the chicken
right now.
That's her, son. Going crazy.
I can see it right now, yo. What?
Word.
Yeah, I wonder what her opinion is of Zoe, because she's trashed the Proud Family too, of course. So I wonder if she trashed Zoe. That's interesting. I might have to take a look at that.
Probably not. She probably said there wasn't enough black people in the Proud Family.
If Zoe was black, she would have been the best character on the show. All girls would look like
Fact. She's like, I really related to Zoe. Them big ass goggles. I related to her. Everybody else is horrible. I hate Penny Proud. Like, nigga, what? I did a breakdown on a video she did recently, and she said in the video,
Penny, and I bet she hates vinegar.
She hates her, yo. Like, I did a breakdown on a video,
and then she probably hates the fact that she probably hates DJ too. Like, why would they make DJ so ghetto? I haven't seen them, but
she probably does hate DJ. I bet you.
I'm never gonna go back and I'm gonna see, like, what was I right? But she's probably gonna talk about how they used DJ as a token ghetto black girl. Let me tell you something. When I was growing up, I knew a million DJs. A million. Yeah. That was not a stereotype. There were literally so many girls I actually knew that were like, and their families were like that. They were loud, ghetto, obnoxious, with some long ass, crazy ass name, Laquita Banalo Shayla, and their whole family got all types of long ghetto ass names, and they were ghetto, just like DJ. And that's why she is and was one of my favorite characters, because she was so relatable to people that I actually really fucking knew. But when you make a character type like that, some people will come in and drag it as being a stereotype. At this point, stereotypes, and this is what I believe. I don't give a fuck who does not believe this or not. But I believe that stereotypes are stereotypes because there is a certain level of truth to them. All stereotypes have a certain level of truth. I don't give a fuck what nobody says about it.
Yeah, deep into it. I was going to say, I was doing a video on her recently, and I caught like a small clip of her saying like, yo, I wanted to be a actor and writer so bad, desperately. And I feel like that she's taking out her hate on everybody that she thinks is cooler than her or achieved anything that she didn't achieve, and she ripping them the fucking shreds.
That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense why she's so fucking bitter.
Yeah, she bitter as hell. And it's crazy because she's young, so it's like, ain't like she still don't got time.
How old is she?
Time. I think she's like young, like the lower 20s.
Oh boy.
Young 20s. Yeah. Yeah, she about to be miserable. She's gonna be a cat lady. She's gonna be a cat lady for sure.
She probably is already started. Do you think she got some cats?
This is crazy to me. I believe that she can. I think that she absolutely can if she just like drops the attitude. I don't know. But if she,
I got a vibe that she likes girls when I was watching her.
I don't think she can't get no girl. She can't back a girl. That's not happening.
I don't know why I got the vibe that she like girls. Like I just got, maybe because she doesn't carry herself like she wants to attract a man. That's probably why I thought of it. But I don't know. Like
I think she definitely like boys.
She doesn't even carry herself like she wants to attract anything. Like because I can't see you presenting yourself like that to the world and like you expect to attract anybody to want to come to. I don't know. That's just my.
She 100% want a man. She just think that she deserves something that she can't get. That's what it is. That's what it is. She thinks she could bag the highest level of man when really she like at a level 4 out of 10, and she need to be grateful if she get a 5.
Oh my goodness.
No, that's facts. You think she could get a 10?
Absolutely not.
Think she could get a 7?
No.
Think she could get a 6?
No.
Yo, I'm telling you, she low level. She might be in the 3s. She might be in the 3s, fam.
I would say like a 3 or 4, probably. Yeah. Like if I had to picture like a type of guy that she dates, he would look like. What would be a good example? I would literally imagine like the boy version of her, like somebody that was really like kind of nerdy looking, and their hair was kind of unkept. They're like super woke and like super like. Yeah, if to be with her, you would definitely have to be super woke. You would definitely have to like. Oh my God! Today I went to Burger King, babe, and guess what happened? I was standing there in line. Did you know they fucking took the order of the white guy first before me? I was standing there. Burger King's racist. Let's cancel them. That happened to you, babe? I'm going to make a video tomorrow about canceling Burger King because they're racist.
Right. Might as well cancel Phineas and Ferb too because it was connected to this restaurant. So that joint's racist. We canceling Phineas and Ferb. I think you know what the equivalent to her is for a man?
What?
An incel.
What is an incel?
Involuntary celibate.
You think so?
100%. 100. That's a girl that has tried and men was just like, no, thank you. And she's like, men are evil. Fam, I see a lot of incels go that route. They should just, subscribe to my channel so I could save them from becoming an incel. But I see a lot of incels going that route. All females are evil.
I feel like her boyfriend would definitely be somebody who doesn't have local girls. Virgin. They're the guys that like go. Not a virgin. They're the guys that like make a dating profile and get no messages, and then she's like the only one in the box.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I think that there's like maybe 2s or 3s hollering at her and she ignoring them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. She sees herself in the inside as that cartoon character, so she thinks she's above them. Like, oh no, I'm not going to talk to this guy. Girl, yeah, go ahead. Because you're not going to get respect. You know what? Where's Kevin Samuels when you need him? He would talk her straight.
Right. You went off on her. She would have called in like, nah, this is why the Rugrats is
going to capture. And it's sad because like, honestly, like, I feel like if I gave her a makeover, like if I did her hair,
I was thinking about that.
Her, like, she could be cute. Like, okay, let's ditch the 90s era looking fucking sweaters and hoodies and these doofy ass glasses and these fucking raggedy ass braids that are unkempt as fuck and your edges are not done. The braces are trying to fix her teeth, so I'm not really going to mention that too much. But like, let me show you how to like properly put concealer under your eye, like a nice little setting powder, a nice little contour, a nice lipstick and gloss so that your lips aren't crust. Like, let's get a little sex appeal. And like, she could go from a 3 to a 7 or 6. I believe because she's not ugly. She's just very unkept to me. Like she's very,
I don't know
very,
if she
very,
touches
very, very, very unkept.
I don't know if she touches 7.
You don't think so?
Maybe,
She puts herself together, but you know what? Makeup and hair can really make you like change. It can transform the whole layer.
It got to be the attitude. If she could fix the attitude, maybe.
So her attitude was
6.5.
But you know what? I think her attitude would change because a lot of the reason why I feel like she's so bitter is because she's the outcast.
If she can't get a man, that's crazy.
Yeah, like I feel like if she wasn't such a misfit, like outcast type, and she could experience the life of all the 90s girls and the early 2000s girls that she hated because they were the it girls and she wasn't, like, if she could experience that and relate to those characters in some way, I don't think she would be as bitter as she is toward them. And maybe she won't be as bitter in life.
That's hilarious. Hopefully she can get the help she needs if she stop hating. You know the hate run deep when you hating on old school TV shows from the 90s. That's crazy.
I just rolled my eyes so hard, then we got stuck.
That is wild, man. It's like Drake and Josh was this, like, for real, son? For real? You hating on anime characters now? Like, she was ripping My Hero Academia to shreds, yo. I'm like,
I haven't watched that yet, but all I hear is good things about it, so I'm surprised.
It's amazing.
I don't know who subscribes to that, but
Wokies. Woke leftists.
And I try to watch her content and like be so subjective, but I can't.
Nah, especially when I know a lot about the same TV show she talking about. I'm like, nope, that's not right. Nope, that's false. No, you're lying right there. That's not how that happened. She do that all the time. I'm like, yo, you're just dragging it just to get the video, just to get some content. That's crazy.
Yeah. I feel like, but that's kind of what I always seen her channel going in that direction. When I first came upon one of her videos, she did I believe she had like a song on her page that was like My Scene or something like that. That's how I found her because I was looking up some intro music and I was like, oh, this is really cool. And I'm like, oh, this is a girl who talks about the 90s. As I clicked it, I was like, oh, I'm not going to subscribe because she's not my type of girl. She's a little dusty, but I'll just like keep tabs on the channel because like she talks about stuff that I like. I'm sorry, I sit and watch her looking like that. That's not my type of content that I like. And just like for, I guess like a pointer type of thing, like she probably could have garnered a bigger audience talking about 90s too. Even if she already garnered a little big audience, it would have been bigger and actually lasted longer because I've seen her engagement drop a lot recently. If she would have put some effort into how she looks, like, girl, not even to men, but when girls look at you, I'm telling you right now that when we look at you, we are like, girl, why would you get the last video I seen of her? She had a hoodie on with a bonnet and some big ass glasses looking like frumpy old maid. And I'm like, girl, what is going on? You are too young for this. Take some pride in your You are putting up a video on YouTube. This is your job. Coming to work looking fucked up like this. This is not it.
Yeah.
Like, look like that when the camera is off. I'm definitely a believer in you put yourself on camera, especially when you put yourself on camera for a job that you're making money, something that you're forcing your audience to watch with ads popping in that shit. So they're putting money in your pocket. The least you lazy ass could do is put yourself together so you can give them something a visual to look at. Why do you think people that go on the news every day sit through an hour of hair and makeup before they turn the cameras on and get filmed? Because people don't want to sit at home and watch your channel while you're sitting there looking frumpy as fuck.
True.
But she was pissing me off. Anyways, what was I even saying before I started going on that fucking tangent?
You saying that she need to hit you up to get a wig? That's what you were saying.
Oh God, no! It was something else.
You can save her social life. That's what you were saying.
So I was saying how I found her channel. So when I found her channel, she was too frumpy for me. I'm just like, I'm not gonna like subscribe to this. So I'll just like keep tabs on these videos and maybe whatever. But I'm like, but because there's only so much 90s content and 90s, early 2000s content, I see this running out fairly quickly. I just see that one day she's going to like have to make reactionary content to this, and she's going to end up dragging the 90s. And then what do I see? Now that her engagement is low, every single video is what's everything wrong with Susie Carmichael, everything wrong with Totally Spies, everything wrong with this and that. This show was actually racist. This like, damn, this was coming because you have literally no more content. You have this weird change.
That's fine.
She's watching this content and finding like little chinks in the armor. Like, you know what? In today's woke culture, I can make this a thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing. Like, I could stretch the hell out of this. BLM. I remember one of the videos that I saw that made me really go like, yo, she's tripping. She did a video talking about the Chris Rock and Will Smith situation. And she was praising Will Smith for slapping the hell out of Chris Rock. And then condemning Chris Rock, saying, you know, not to talk about black girls' hair. You deserve that. I'm happy that a man finally defended a black woman. I'm like, oh my God. You just have to really have somebody go to jail for you.
That is disgusting. First of all, I don't care. Like, people are entitled to their opinion, but I believe that what Will Smith did was absolutely disgusting, and it was the softest thing that you could ever do. Not that slap should have been for August Astley, whatever the fuck his name is, not for Chris Rock. Your wife is bald by choice. Jada has alopecia, but she does not have alopecia where she cannot grow hair. And this is what pisses me off. She has her hair cut low, and she has like you can see like the little fuzz, so she can grow hair. If she grows her hair out, it will be patchy. I actually have people in my life that I know, and for instance, for people who don't know me, I do a beauty channel, and I've done it for years, and I focus on doing hair and like hair extension stuff like that. I have been reached out to by many women in wig groups that I've been in. When I was first growing my channel and finding an audience for my content, I end up making a lot of relationships, and a lot of people who find my channel on their own are women who suffer from hair loss, alopecia, because they have to wear wigs. They have to do these types of things. Because they don't even get the type of buzz or like little hairs on their head that Jada gets. They wish that they could have little patches not grow. They don't get anything. And on top of that, they don't have eyebrows. They don't have arm hair. They have no leg hair. They have no hair on their body at all because their alopecia is that bad. They don't have nose hair. And imagine that you have nose hair for a reason, because it stops certain shit from like really getting in there and fucking your shit up. You don't have like imagine these people, they have no type of hair at all. So not only did you cut your hair, on your own will, you also decided to go to a public award show with your hair buzz when you have access to the best hairstylist in the game that could put a wig on you that looked like that hair grew from your fucking scalp. If you didn't want people looking and noticing your hair. And the fact that I felt like he gave her a compliment, because if you look up the promo to G.I. Jane, like the cover of it, there is a girl on there with a buzz cut that looks just like her. And honestly, and people said that the movie sucked. So if Jada actually played the role of the new G.I. Jane, she probably would have made it better. She has a better look than the other one. Like, I didn't think it was like a joke, like, haha, you're bald, so let me call you G.I. Jane. Like, I didn't look at it that way. But it's, everything is up to interpretation. Let's say you did look at it that way. You still decided to go to an award show. You're old enough to have been in the time era of fucking Eddie Murphy at his height, Richard Pryor at his height. These different people they used to, come on, these comedians of that time used to roast.
Yeah,
and nothing was on limits. So, and Chris Rock comes from that era. He makes a little tiny joke and you want to stand your black ass up and walk on stage and emasculate and humiliate the fuck out of this man. And they're going to be talking about this for the rest of his career until he's in a box and after he's gone, about how you emasculated him and humiliated him. And your response to it was, I'm going to go to my after party and live it up. Fuck you. And fuck any bitch that believes that what he did was okay. That was the most feminine, soft expression of a broken man that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he was real emotional.
I used to be a huge fan of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. And I mean, I still love their family. I'm not a huge fan of well, I'm not going to say I stopped being a fan of them because of that. I just kind of stopped being a fan of them because I felt like they were being too fake. And their kids were kind of calling them out. Like they wanted to have this perfect image. And it's like, Will and Jada not having this with y'all. Willow and Jada not having this fake ass shit. They're exposing the real. But
yeah.
I really respected them. So it's coming from a place of, although I respect Will as an actor and I feel like people make mistakes, I'm not going to hold this over his head or feel like he needs to be canceled. People make mistakes, but that was definitely a mistake that needed to be called out. It's no way in hell you can sit your frumpy ass up on this fucking camera and say he needs to be smacked for talking about black women hair. And the reason why you feel like that, bitch, is because you get your ass on camera with your hair looking fucked up every day and you think nobody should say something about it. No, bitch, if you turn that motherfucking camera on, your hair looks fucked up and somebody comes in the comment section and tell you, your hair was fucked up before you recorded it. And you're going to say because you can't tell your hair is fucked up. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, she wildin'. She know her hairline doing the electric slide.